Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to install this Eufy Floodlight Camera E340 from start to the end. Stay tuned. I'm thinking about to run the wire from where the soffit is, going inside the garage. Normally you would have an outlet right here on top, but in this house they don't have an outlet, so I have to run the wire all the way down to the outlet on this wall. So first thing I'm gonna just double check, make sure there's no stud going horizontal way, so I can run the wire down. If there is, then I have to think a different opinion. So I plug this in, I'm gonna turn this off and take this out to check. Went on that breaker, turned off this outlet. Don't see any lighters on, so the power is shut off now. And next thing I'm gonna remove this outlet to check what's in the back. Here's some updates. After I remove this electrical outlet, I can see there are two Romex wires feeding down from up in the ceiling. So I'm gonna go up there to check if I can just create a junction box, from one of the Romex wire. Then I don't have to fish all the way down here. So which makes the job easier, right? Just make a junction box connecting there and feed all the way down to the front. All right, so I went up to the attic. I don't see two wires feeding down from top to attic, which means those two wires could be from the other room, not necessarily from the attic. So in this case, I still have to feed the wire down. So this is the attic. I can see this is where the drywall ends, and below this should be the gap between those outlets. So I'm gonna drill a hole, see if I can see the wires down from here. All right, just drilled a hole. I went through the stud. So now I'm gonna put a camera down there to check. In this case, I have a endoscope camera, so I can feed this down to the hole to check. Let's see, moment of truth. Yeah, there are some insulations around this, between this wall. So in this case, I taped this wire into a fishing wire. Just gonna go down through the hole and see if I can reach the outlet. Okay, somehow I'm finally able to fish this fishing strip down here. Now I tape this wire on this fishing string. So now I'm gonna pull it up so I can get this wire up. Okay, so now I'm gonna start pulling up. Kind of stuck. All right, I'm out. Nice. Now I got this wire up. Great. So now I'm gonna keep this section here, probably making a junction box here on the attic. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this Romex cable here, and I'm gonna connect to the live, neutral, and also ground in the back this outlet. Okay, this wire is connected to the other power supplies. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna come outside and then we're gonna drill a hole on the soffit. Kind of able to see this black dot. That's where I'm gonna drill the hole through the soffit and then run the wire into the attic and meet up with the other wire I already run through in the attic. Got my drill bit here, so first gonna drill a small hole. There we go. There's a plywood or whatever behind this soffit. I just drilled through it. I got this steel fishing tape. I'm gonna fish through this hole, and I'll go up to attic, see if I can find this fishing tape. So hopefully it's connected. Alright, I feed all the fishing tape in. The funniest thing is it came out from here. Yeah, it's pretty long. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Okay, now this fishing tape has come out all the way from the front to this attic. I'm gonna tape this wire into the fishing tape and then pull it out from the front. This is a junction box. I'm gonna use this on the attic. So this is where those two wires meet, and I'm gonna stay in this box. I also got a cover so it can cover it up. So this is the wire running from the front of the garage, and this is the other wire I connect to the outlet. So you can use a junction box, connect those two wires. You can use wire nuts, or in this case I'm using this clip, so connect those two. Okay, so those wires are connected in the box. Just need to power it up and secure the wires. That should be it. Right here I have an electrical round box. I'm just gonna feed this in here and then secure the box on top. Now install this electrical circular box, also the wires sliced. So this piece comes with a Eufy light going through here. You have to secure this. We also have a pad to protect the water. Also, I'm going to caulk this light fixture. Next up, I got the camera and also the floodlight hanging on top of this fixture for now. In the meantime, I'm gonna go make those connections. So once this is down, pretty much the job is finished. Here's an important note. So after I install this one, trying to put this up, it doesn't go just because this orientation I had it wrong. Normally I would put this, on the back side, but this time it's kind of different, so I had to put on top. So now I have to rotate this like 180 degrees. After you fix the orientation, then you can just install it. There are two set screws on the side. It'll remove all the screen protectors. That's pretty much it. And you can also connect to your app, the Eufy app setup, connect to your network ahead of time, or you can do this after. So there's a sync button. It's gonna be under here, so you will press and hold it. So you're gonna hear a beep. Just follow the instructions on the manual and it should be pretty easy. So the rest of them is just pretty much settings on your phone. So I'm connected to my home base. This part of choosing a Eufy camera is because there's no monthly subscriptions. Alright, it's pretty dark outside now. Whoa, I didn't even go far, the light just turned on. It works great. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a professional electrician, so please follow your local code. I'll attach this products to this video so you guys can go check it out if you're interested. And make sure you guys check my other videos too. Please like and subscribe. See you guys next time.